Hello and welcome back to Sonoma Raceway in beautiful Sonoma, California. We're in Northern California, not in Southern California where we are usually accustomed to in other series, but we're here for practice session number 2, day number 2, here at Sonoma Raceway for the 24 hours of Sonoma. Joining me alongside is Hall of Fame broadcaster of the Truck Series, co-commentator of the now Veritasigned Series, or soon to be Veritasigned Series, Jocelyn Michaels. And joining me alongside is 24 Hours of Sonoma driver Chris Washer. So guys, in practice session number 1, day and night, we saw a lot of changes. So what are we going to see in day number 2?
We're going to see faster race. We're going to face fastest practice times. Maybe into 2-1-13s today, maybe.
All right, Chris, you were on the track when the track underwent some changes from day to night. We're in the daytime again. So, are we going to see faster lap times with the possible heat getting into the track a lot faster?
I think it all depends on the driver changes, because some teams are switching drivers. Some of these drivers don't even have any experience on the road courses, and some of them have lots of experience on the road courses. They're a lot of road course masters. So I think we're going to see a mixture of times all across the time charts as they're going in the 130s, 129s, but that's of course they started before the finish line when they came out of their pit stall. So I think we expect lap times maybe in the 115s, 114s. It all depends on the drivers and the cars today.
Yeah, that is true. All right, Josh, 24 Hours of Sonoma. You want to give our newcomers some in-depth on this race?
Well, it's going to be basically run in during the mid to late June into early middle August, and I will do a special video for it after this event it concludes, and I am thinking I might do an opening ceremony. Still don't know yet.
All right, we got Mason Powers on the top of the speed charts at a 119.888. So it looks like the track is taking a lot more rubber in than it did in the previous practices.
Yeah, and because of they're running really slow speeds compared to last race, the last session. I don't know why that is.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because we have a lot of inexperienced drivers who are not used to road courses, or not used to endurance racing, or just not used to high-speed race cars like these GTP cars.
And
yeah.
Also, since the track is really hot, it could be slick too, and they're trying to take it really easy so they don't turn their cars and wreck their cars, because they only get 4 cars, I believe, for the entire weekend, or is it just for the race? But they
just
don't
for the
want
race.
to wreck. Oh yeah, so they don't want to wreck their primary, so I think they're taking it easy since it's such a slick track out there right now.
And I'm looking at the track temperature right now, Chris, and you hit it right on the head. We are looking at a 119 track temperature, and the ambient temperature is 86 degrees. So we are dealing with a very slick racetrack.
Indeed, seat number 13 is up front here. That is Naria Antiman.
Let's look at the number 13 of Animan right there. Wow, look at that paint scheme right there.
Yeah, pretty
It's
nice.
beautiful.
Very.
Yeah, we got a lot of a different variety of race cars for this event, and I'm glad that we have a lot of them. We have Corvettes, we have Vipers, we have I think some Mustangs.
I saw one Mustang in Mason Powers. He has the Mustang Coca-Cola scheme on his car. There he goes, right there, actually.
Mason Powers is the only person in number 4 that's not from the Philippines.
Well, Chris, this is your first time not in a race car here. This is your first time in the booth here at Sonoma Raceway. So how do you like the view from up here?
Oh, it's a beautiful view. We could see most of the track up here since we're on high elevation, and also we have some monitors. We have some onboard cameras of the cars, and then we have our main TV screen, which is here on NBC Sports Network. And it's it's beautiful racetrack. I drove around it, of course, yesterday for practice in the day and night. And I could tell you, it's definitely a really tricky racetrack. It's not something that you just go out and like, oh, I could pass this with a breeze. No, you have to be very experienced or experienced with the car to be able to race around here.
And only two of us, sorry Josh, only me and Chris have pretty good road course experience. I'm not sure about Josh. Josh, have you gotten behind the wheel of any race cars here on road courses?
I've been through like Utica Home Track Series. I've been through the Cup Series, and some nationwide series events as well. I've raced in the Endurance Series to 24 Hours of Sebring last year. I won segment number 7. But hey, I'm getting better at racing on road courses. Hopefully I could get better experience. But I'm up here in the booth while Let's Ray Takeda, who is in the number 98.
Speaking of Takeda, let's go check on Takeda here. We can find her number.
98.
Let's see. Ray Takeda, 119.772 in her Dodge Viper. So, moving up towards the front in terms of lap times. She is 7th on the speed chart.
Yeah, so pretty good day for her. She doesn't want to push it too far. But yeah, it's very weird how like the first day was everyone's doing 114s, 115s, and in the day and the night. But right now they're all doing 119s. It's weird.
Well, the track will undergo a lot of changes once the sun starts setting here over Sonoma Raceway. We might see speeds get a lot more quicker than we've seen here in this one practice session.
Yeah, as we're about 6 minutes left. Of this game is 48 seconds left, I think.
About 6 and change left. We have a new person that just cracked the top spot. Nick Adelman again, 119.042. So it looks like his car is starting to come to him.
Her car, Nari Antiman, her car is doing really great.
Viper against Viper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is that the 155 I'm seeing, or 152?
That is a 152. I believe that's your car right there. Yeah, Tim Smith.
Yeah, that's Tim Smith. He is currently not in the top 10, but he is having good car control right now, which I'm very proud of him for that. And he's actually looks like he's racing around other cars. I guess he's taking my strategy, what I did last night, getting the feel of the car, trying to race around other cars, so he knows which ways to pass, which places to not attempt to pass. So I think he's actually getting pretty good in that car.
I think he is. Let's take our NBCSN cockpit onboard here with Tim Smith, and you can see him right there just sawing at the wheel.
Oh, he's digging hard. He knows that he can't attack into these corners like he probably wish he could, because it's very slippery, but he is absolutely controlling the car really good. And you have the practice session leader right behind him, and he's actually keeping pace with him, holding him back. So if that's any case for how the race is going to be, then Tim Smith's going to have a very good time at the wheel.
I think he will have a good time here at the wheel when it's time for driver changes during the 24-hour event here at Sonoma. So, Josh, this 24-hour race is a penultimate segment race, if I'm correct. So we are going to have some multiple people do multiple strategies, multiple driver changes, and these cars and the track will undergo some serious work.
Yeah, this is gonna have some serious work going to this track. We are basically like, I'm like we have this for the whole month. That's for sure.
Well, we gotta thank Sonoma Raceway for giving us the track. There are no scheduled events here at Sonoma, so they were kind enough to give us the track for this 24-hour event.
Yeah, and it looks like Tim, and there's 13 right there, and we get a little bit of racy right there.
Yeah, but guess what? Tim Smith looks like he's gonna make the pass. He's racing him side by side.
Yeah, they're racing side by side right there. And
oh, a little bit of contact right there. Some paint rubbing.
Oh,
Tim Smith's getting down dirty, but thing is, he knows how to do that because he races really good on the ovals. So he knows how to bump people, get them out of his way, apparently, without, causing too much damage or any damage at all to his car. And that's exactly what he did coming out of those S's.
Oh man, put him in a Veredestein car, man. Sign him up for the Veredestein series. He might win you some championships.
He might. He knows how to win in the ovals.
Yeah, and let's take a look through the field right here. Let's take a look through the field. Cal Corbett right there, number 89. Part of, let me just check right there. Cortez Motorsports. He's the second driver. Whatever. Cortez is on team right here. So Cortez will be in practice free. I'm sorry, excuse me. But yeah, that'll be great for that team. As let's take a look at Team Maverick in number 979.
Let's take a look at them because I don't see him on track. Oh, there he is. Alex Hawkins, 19th on the speed chart, and a 122.543. Most likely having to deal with a very slick racetrack, having to deal with some tires starting to wear out just a little bit on these cars. So, but sun's starting to set here over Sonoma, and these guys will get a break. And coming up later on this evening, we'll have practice session number 2, night version or night edition of NBCSN here at the 24 Hours of Sonoma.
That's going to be on CNBC.
Oh yeah, CNBC.
I have the official schedule right here in my hand. Well, yeah.
Well, you should have gave me it before we started.
Well, this is supposed to be on USA Network. But anyway, so it's about 1 minute change left for this predecessor number 2 here. It's very different than
Got
day
some people
1.
on pit road.
Yeah.
I think just coming in. Dio Stegall.
Stiegel.
Stegall, same thing. You're still saying Siegel.
Anyway, let's see. Let's check. Let's tuck my monitor right here. Let's take a look at Nick Pericles at number 47. He's in the third position.
There he is in his Budweiser scheme. Tim Smith, I think he just passed him. He did.
Actually, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Actually,
Maybe it's just track position.
Wait, go up ahead. Oh, I think Tim Smith got passed by
Oh yeah, he did.
He got passed by Kyle Corbett.
And Arian Entenmann right there.
So as the seconds wind down, what are your guys' thoughts here on practice session number 2, day edition?
It's very different than what I thought it was going to be.
And how peculiar it is that the times have gotten a little bit slower, but all the cars are within the same time. So I didn't think they make any adjustments on the cars over the night. So I think it has to be at the track.
Yeah, I think it's the track that's doing it. But yeah, 10 seconds up. They're going to add an additional 1 minute and 15 seconds to the clock as their time runs out, so they could get more time in.
And we add 1 minute 17 left. Wow, Tim Smith.
Whoa, Tim.
Just about put that thing in the wall. He got way up on those ripple strips.
Wow, that was just look at his driving.
Look at
right
that
there.
run.
I hope Tim doesn't wreck the car, otherwise I have to be in the booth for the whole race.
What's so bad about that?
Well, that's fun racing.
Oh no, this is not gonna work.
It's going to be interesting right here.
Oh my goodness, look at this side-by-side drag race
here.
here.
Oh my god, they're racing like it's the final lap.
If this was the finish, 3 wide!
And Tim's gonna make the pass on...
Oh my
god. Oh.
Wow.
Tim is getting really aggressive out there. I think he's definitely the most aggressive out of me and Sanford that's running this car.
And he moves up to 17th on the speed chart at a 125.960. How about that, improving his lap time?
Indeed.
I think the reason why he's not up there on the time charts because he's been running with multiple cars all practice session. He's been just racing them. He didn't have a time alone on the track to go for a mock qualifying run or just a really good lap. He's been practicing racing, and I think that's more important than trying to set a fast lap because for qualifying, it doesn't matter where you start because it's a 24-hour race. You have plenty of time to catch back up. So I think Tim and all these other guys that are racing with them are very, very smart to do this.
Hey, there's us.
Hey, yeah, but you can see us right there.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's going to be it for the practice session today. So, yeah, so very interesting very interesting practice session. So, final thoughts?
It was amazing. We saw stuff that we haven't seen in session 1, and we saw Tim Smith save his car from utter disaster.
Yeah, we did. So that's one for the record books.
That is.
I think it was this was more exciting than yesterday because these are people that got in the cars for the very first time and they're racing it out. They are dueling it out. We even saw some contact out on track.
Yes, we did.
So
we saw a lot of contact.
Imagine at night, the speeds are going to be faster. The times are going to be quicker. It's going to be amazing when it comes to nighttime here at Sonoma.
It is.
It is.
So anyway, thank you all for watching NBC SSN coverage of the Tour de
SSN.
USA Network.
NBCSN's coverage of the 21st Sonoma practice session number 2 day. We'll see you guys tonight on CNBC.